Cancer, welcome to your weekly sidereal forecast for August 31st through September 6th. My name is Athen. So we've got a couple things this week. The week's really split off into two parts. Here Monday and Tuesday we have a conjunction between Venus and Mars and the Sun opposing up to Neptune. And then over the weekend we've got the Sun then trining up to Pluto and then Venus going direct after her retrograde since July 25th. So let's look at this in terms of your chart. First of all, this conjunction is really kicking off the week. Now, there's going to be a mixed bag. There's going to be motivation as the week unfolds, certainly, because Mars is finally in a friendly sign. He hasn't been in a friendly sign since Aries. And so a lot of that stuff relating to our motivation and drive for you, your self-expression and your career stuff will probably start to flow much easier. A lot of the things will start to move forward for you in that direction if they haven't, or if they've been feeling like kind of 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing. And and lots of motivation for those things. So that's going to be the shift. But while that's happening, the Sun is opposing up to Neptune. So it's important to relax into this faith and trust this early part of the week, especially in regards to anything 8th house for you, which might be shared resources. It might be just, in other words, having that healthy sense of dependency on others, codependency. And it could be that. It could be going within, that healing, that inner work that you've been doing, that spiritual inner work, which has been Neptune in that 8th house, is, very important, because it'll be through that, realizing that all this transformation is actually in God's hands. Will help you relax and help a lot of the 2nd house stuff, which is unfolding for you, come into fruition. Now, the 2nd house is about more of the material side of things. This is like the finances. This is the material pleasures, the sensual pleasures, our values in life, our self-esteem even. So all of that you've probably been focusing on. There's been expansion here, but Monday in particular, trusting that everything is transforming in divine timing, if you will, and having that faith there and relaxing into that will help a lot of this energy move forward, continue to move forward for you in regards to that second. So that's Monday. One thing I want to mention too is that since Venus does rule your 11th house and your 4th house, there has been this reflection of maybe your organizations, your groups, your network related things, or anything you're doing online or something like that. And also things with home and family. All of that's been in reflection since the late part of July. And we'll start to move forward this week, but it's important this week to continue to kind of treat it as a learning process. And if there is anything that you're motivated to change in those areas on Monday, when Mars conjoins up to that retrograde Venus, involving maybe home or with friends, it'll be a good way to implement that energy. There can be a lot of passion. There can be a lot that can get done. And again, Mars is going to be in a much better position here in the sky. So it's a good time to utilize Mars energy. Now, later in the week, during the weekend, we do have that Sun trining up to Pluto. So here, all of this stepping into your power with your work or crafts or day-to-day activities, which has been Pluto. Hopefully you've been stepping in your power to make change there, and that's perhaps a little more reflective right now with Pluto retrograde. But all that's going to be very much supporting the financial, material side of things this weekend. So any changes you want to make, you're thinking about making in the financial, material, just in a way that you can really be grateful for what you have in your life, and through that gratitude, enjoy what you have. Then, and just naturally through that, there's a tremendous amount of power to strive and to continue to grow and expand in the areas that you do enjoy and the things that you do want in life that you want to achieve. This is mostly in the material side of things, but stepping into that power nonetheless, I think your esteem probably will be quite high over the weekend as well. So anything you're considering changing or restructuring or redoing involving that 2nd house, I think you naturally will. I think there's a lot of that motivation there, that passion there. And with Venus going station direct, there is this forward-moving energy too in regards to your emotional body, which is your 4th house. It's an important planet for you Cancerians, and also maybe relating to networking and stuff like that, which will start to move forward as we go into next week. So the big thing is the 2nd house. You're going to have a solar eclipse here actually in a couple weeks, depending on when you're watching this. And that's going to be creating a lot of new beginnings involving the material stuff. But this week it's important to find that balance with the non-material, with the transformation, that faith there. Continue to put energy. This is, where we do have that ability, that self-assertion, that free will to put into these matters, which is Mars, utilizing that energy there and continuing to see how there is abundance, that there is a lot to be grateful for, and there can be more things to expand there in that 2nd house. So have a good week, Cancer. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you're new to Sidereal Astrology, do check the description because this is different from traditional Western astrology. Your sign might be different. But have a good one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.